Hello, hello. I am in London. I am so excited to be here because it's my first time, and I'm actually shocked by that because I always thought growing up that this would be my first place, but it wasn't. It is so sunny and it is so nice outside right now. It is the first week of February, and I'm pretty much killing time until later tonight because I am taking a sleeper train to Edinburgh. And that is a place that I've always wanted to go to because Harry Potter was heavily inspired by that city, and I may or may not have been a super nerd growing up and would wait in line to get the books at midnight. So that's how much of a nerd I was and still am. So I've just been pretty much like walking around and enjoying the weather. And I stored my luggage through an app called Bounce, and that was the best option to kind of store my luggage before I head back to the train station. And yeah, I'm just vibing right now, straight vibing. It is so nice outside, I can't even believe it. Hello, I just got back from pretty much the longest day I have had on this trip. So basically I took the sleeper train from London last night around 11:45 at night, and then it got here in Edinburgh around 7:30 a.m. So since I decided to take the cheap route and sleep in a chair, I have a very hard time sleeping sitting up or pretty much like anywhere but my bed. So part of me knew I wasn't gonna get sleep, but man, I really did not get sleep. You couldn't fold the seat back, so you couldn't really rest your head in a comfortable position. So I pretty much got no sleep last night. And then so basically when I arrived, I had to wait for my Airbnb to be ready. And of course, it was just a long process. So I took my luggage into one of those like stores that you can store your luggage through the app called Bounce, which is highly recommend. Love that because I didn't have a hotel to store my luggage. So I stored it there and I just kind of was walking around, and then I went to some cool stores and I stayed at a cafe for a really long time. But I was trying so hard in everything in me not to pass out at that table. At this point, I was just done. Like today, I was just done, and I feel like I spent most of my time trying to catch up. This entire time I was wondering like, oh my God, when am I gonna have a good time? When am I gonna have a good time? But in all reality, I was just so exhausted and trying to keep up with myself because, again, I'm traveling solo and I'm just feeling all the feels right now. And that is totally okay. You are not going to feel amazing every single second that you are traveling, especially solo. Like solo, you have to work 10 times harder because you're figuring out everything by yourself. When I checked into my Airbnb, I went ahead and got a couple hours sleep. And then I was like forcing myself to go out. And I needed to eat because I didn't eat all day. And it was just like a whole thing. But I'm glad that I went out and I'm glad that I forced myself. And sometimes not everything has to be amazing and perfect when you're traveling. I was feeling a little down, so I decided to go to a graveyard because that makes sense. I am trying to find Tom Riddle's grave. That was the whole reason why I kind of came here to the gravesite, and it just so happens to be at night. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, I found it. Now I'm getting a little creeped out because there's just like a bunch of creepy noises happening, and I'm gonna explore some more. Or should I leave? I don't know. I weirdly feel like peaceful here and not scared at all. In the US I would be scared, but here I'm not. It's weird the courage you feel when you're out of the country. I wonder what all this glitter is for. Super weird. And there's a bunch on Tom Riddle's grave, so I don't really know what that means, but I love it. Okay, time to leave. I have no idea where I came from, so this will be fun. So I just got back from walking around all day and I had quite a lovely day, very opposite from yesterday. So today I got up early and I wanted to beat the crowds. And so I just wanted to go to all the prime spots in the morning. I decided to do a little walk-in tattoo thing today, and I am so glad I did because I've been wanting this tattoo for quite a while. I wanted a little rustic dagger and to fill the space on the back of my leg, and everyone was so kind and nice, and I had really good conversations there, and there were dogs in the waiting room, so I was just playing with the dogs while I waited. And then yeah, now I'm just waiting for my friend, and he is arriving in Edinburgh from the train probably in about half an hour. So we're gonna meet up and go get some dinner. My social anxiety has been a little hard. I just want to be positive and pretty much be friendly to anybody, and I have social anxiety about my accent in such a weird way. And I know other people probably feel the same way about that, but yeah, I don't know. It's a fear that I have to overcome, and just be kind and nice and just say F it to your fear and go ahead and just do it anyways. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my evening. Okay, cool. Cheers to our little... Just got back from walking around downtown Edinburgh, and as you can see, I am in a new hotel room again. I just booked per day, which now I know I probably shouldn't do, especially booking last minute here, because the prices go up very high when you do that. It was insanely busy downtown Edinburgh, but I'm enjoying my time here. I plan on coming back because there's just so much to offer and there's so much to do. And I mainly wanted to focus on the cities this time. I feel like the city and the nature side of it is a completely separate thing that I want to explore more of. I was just walking around downtown Edinburgh today with my friend. It was just so busy, so we ultimately just decided to have a beer, and I wanted to check into my new hotel. I'm gonna freshen up and eventually go out to dinner. It is my last night in Edinburgh. I can't wait to come back already. It's been a good time so far, and I can't wait to do more things later. Also, I just want to say how crazy it is experiencing a hotel, like a chain hotel, compared to a boutique hotel, because look at this goodie basket that they gave me. This is so cute. My other hotel, I paid like double the price, and they didn't even do this for me. So this is beautiful, beautiful. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. Okay, don't move. Oh boy, I feel rough right now. I am looking a little rough. My last hotel didn't really have any hot water, so couldn't really shower, so that was an issue. My friend kind of came with me on the train, but he got off at Chester because that's where he lives. So we parted ways, and now I am solo again. Yeah, when I got off the train, I had some really amazing vegan food, and I highly recommend that place. Even if you're not vegan, I mean, that place was so good. It makes me feel better when I have veggies or something that I know is good for me too. So I'm going to wake up super early for sunrise and go to some places that I wasn't able to before when I first came to London, because it was insanely busy and I wasn't able to really get what I wanted. So I'm just gonna wake up for sunrise and hope that nobody else is there. I feel like I've been having a lot of success waking up early and going to some photo spots. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy for the rest of the night. So this morning I thought I had a pretty good morning. I woke up and just kind of took a walk around central London before the crowds hit, and that is the best way to experience London. And I was walking around and filming a lot, and then I ran out of memory, so in my head I thought that I backed everything up, and so I started deleting. So you know where this is going. I got back to my hotel, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make sure to back everything up and kind of do some research for today, because I didn't really formally decide on what I wanted to do today. Kind of just over walking around at this time, I, of course, realized that I did not back everything up from my first day in London, and I don't know how much I deleted. It wasn't a lot, but I definitely deleted a few talking points. And I am pretty upset by that. It happens to the best of us, and make sure to always back up your shit. So whenever I'm upset about something, I buy something just to make up for it. I know that's probably not the healthiest, whatever. I bought a ticket to the Harry Potter studios in London. It's a little bit outside of London. So I thought that would be a great way to just kind of settle down and be in that environment. I do like London, but it is very overwhelming, and it's a lot of walking. I figured, you know, if I just invest in this ticket, you know, it's just like a once in a lifetime thing. Like, I'm never going to go back to the Harry Potter studios. I've always wanted to just kind of experience it and see it. And then I have a flight home tomorrow. There's only so much of the city I can take. I definitely want to come back and do a separate trip. More of the country and the Highlands, because obviously I don't want to generalize England as, you know, London. So, because it's not. Oh, pray for me. walked a lot. I was a little apprehensive about it because it was like 80 USD, and that's a little expensive, and I never ever do like tours like that or like anything really touristy. But because Harry Potter is such a really childhood experience for me, I was like, it's once in a lifetime thing. I have to do this. I am so glad I did. Sometimes you just need to reconnect with your childhood self, and I was, oh my god, I was like so close to tears the entire time. I was just like choking. Definitely worth it, and it was a very interactive experience, so you definitely get your money's worth. They have a lot to do there. I barely skimmed the surface of you know, showing everything they have to offer, and then was on my way back and decided to get like a little treat, and obviously water. Tomorrow I have an early flight. I think it's a 6-hour flight to Boston, and then I have a 5-hour layover, which is so annoying, but whatever. I'm just gonna deal with it because the flight ticket was so cheap, and then hopefully it's easy sailing tomorrow.